Come stop and take a trip down on my block, where you see hidden potential, young minds sharper than Ginsu, and ain't afraid to speak their mind if they got something against you. We standing with you, we tackle issues like civic pride. Hate will cease to exist, let's put our differences aside. From my side to your side, from Dutchtown to South Side, from Penrose to North Side, from Benton Park to Old North, the West End to West Side. We blessed when we step out, we stand down, rise up, stand together, wise up.
This is StitchCast Studio, produced by St. Louis Story Stitchers in St. Louis, Missouri.
StitchCast members sit down for a conversation about accountability in this week's episode of StitchCast Studio.
They say who that, but you already knew that. That be them story stitches, story stitches, story stitches, story stitches, story stitches.
I'm trying to think of like a juicy story, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to say like no two sentences
like
and be done.
Getting caught up.
Oh, word. What you?
I got one of those too, but I ain't trying to be like say the same thing. So
I got caught up in the worst way.
Word. How that happen?
Well, I was cheating on my girlfriend. I went to go see this other girl. She on the group call on her phone. Like it's like a lot of people on the group call stuff. I walk past her and I see my hair in the camera. I try to get my hair out the camera, move out the way, but my hair already been seen in the camera and stuff. Then my girl texts me, it's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Nothing. You all at home stuff." She saying, but she ain't believe me because she know my hair. I got this hairstyle so known, like she know it's me. So I'm trying to play it off like I ain't do nothing. She already know. She telling me all the stuff like she seen me and she and I'm like, I just got caught up. I'm like, oh my god, that wasn't even me.
That reminds me, the first time I got caught up in that relationship, like we're on our way back from Chicago. Mm-hmm. We're in the car sitting next to each other, and then she gets a text messages from my ex telling her the whole situation with screenshots.
Was he driving?
No, I was in the back seat. I was in the back seat, and I was watching it happen. I was like, yeah, this pull over. This pull over. Yeah, that was a rough situation. And it was even rough too, to the point where like everybody was asking like, what's going on? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Man, that's wild. So she called you because your hair was in the camera.
Yeah.
So she was in the group call?
Yeah, she said she didn't even know the girl. She just got added to the call though. But she seen my hair.
But that in itself ain't enough, is it? Like y'all was outside?
Yeah, we was walking. Like I was walking into the house. Like she seen me. Like camera was already in the house. The girl got like this, and I'm walking in the house. So she see me walking into the girl house basically.
Oh.
And then you know it was crazy. The girl seen grab my phone when she texted me. She said, "I thought you said you ain't had no girlfriend." So I got caught up 2 times.
Dang! And that same day?
Yes.
My God.
I was hurt.
Well, everybody got stories of getting caught up. That's the only time I had to be accountable.
What's up? That was just the first one that came to mind, honestly. That was a very sticky
that's all
situation.
I can think of too, though.
Damn, mine kind of like that too.
This is actually kind of.
I'm gonna think of something else, bro. No,
that's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to be
sports
like everybody else.
Too. I got a bunch of sports stories.
All right, so y'all know how like y'all in the talking phases and getting to know somebody, right? Mm-hmm. But you at the point where if she know that you talking to somebody else, she gonna feel away. Mm-hmm. All right, so I was getting to know somebody, talking to whatever you want to call it. We went on a little movie date and whatnot. The same day she got back from the date. All right, so somebody that she was telling her date about happened to be another person that I was getting to know, and happened to be her cousin. So her cousin was like, she called me and was like, you've been talking to my cousin this whole time. You've been talking to me. That's crazy. And I swear the way it looked, it made it look like I was doing it on purpose, but I straight didn't even know they was cousins, or nor did I know they knew each other. I had to make my mind up and pick who I wanted to deal with and everything. And what's crazy is I picked the cousin that I didn't go on a date with. And she ended up, you know what I'm saying, down the line. Next time she got with her cousin, started acting funny and stood on business or whatever. And was like, I ain't gonna talk to you no more because you was talking to my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did they look like each other?
Not at all.
Oh.
Our words said they was like one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't even, they didn't give me the option. Okay, the one I had went on a date with that found out about it, she was more so like, I don't even care, da 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 da. but I kind of ghosted her a little bit and was telling her cousin like, I ain't even on there with her. I'm trying to get to know you, and then it didn't play in my favor.
Dang. So after she said, you talking
about the first or second time?
The second time with the picture, bro.
It's on.
After she sent your girl the stuff,
Yeah.
was she still trying to mess with you now that you were single?
Who, the girl that sent it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
for
just
sure.
didn't want to
No,
know.
yeah,
She was just trying to. She was just trying to be messy.
Yeah, she was trying
you in
to.
my relationship, it's over, bro.
He just didn't want the
Yeah,
feelings.
for
He
you
like,
too.
He
Yeah,
like,
and
you
that-
caused all of this.
And at that point, I was just burnt out. I was like, yeah, I
don't
can't.
even want you no more.
Yeah, I can't even do it.
So yeah, I was gonna tell the story about when I was lying, and then later told the truth and held myself accountable, and I'm currently holding myself accountable. But since everybody lying to their girls, apparently,
Hey, this was 4 years ago, though.
felt.
This a while ago.
This wasn't quite 4 years ago, but it was 2 years ago. But I just started holding myself accountable for it. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like it happened yesterday. Thank you.
job.
I appreciate.
You're
that.
welcome.
But I used to date like toxic girls, not intentionally. Like I didn't know they was toxic when I started messing
You
with
got
them.
like a type of song like that.
You know, my mama would say that, but I didn't think so, bro. Like, cause like she'd be like, "You love crazy girls." I'm like, I don't know they crazy
I
until
get that.
like
Yeah, I
we
get
well
that.
into
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Like they hide it. So I always like kind of had this chip on my shoulder because I was like reasonably self-aware and all of that, and like I knew that I was a healthy person to be in a relationship with, or so I thought. So I would always have this chip on my shoulder, like it was always the other person that was messing stuff up. But then I saw this video on Instagram. Sometimes I'll be watching this group by Ace Metaphor. I don't remember what it's called though. Hey, I don't remember what it's called, but it's this dude Trip on there that's always like spitting jewels. He always spitting gems and all that. He like the Michael Jackson of the group. But in any case, he did this video where he was like, you think you healthy because you not the one that was breaking hearts, or you think you healthy because you're not the one that was doing damage to people, but how healthy are you if you wasn't creating boundaries and standing on those boundaries? You know what I'm saying? If you kept finding yourself in unhealthy situations, then how healthy are you?
Because you got to distance.
You know what I'm saying? There has to be something about you too.
That is a good point.
That makes you find that you keep finding yourself in these
You attract
unhealthy
likewise.
relationships. Most of, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be that you don't know how to say nope, I don't want to deal with that, or whether it be, you know what I'm saying, you don't know that they need to pour into you just like you pour into them. I used to think going into relationships, I thought it was really all about what the dude could do for the woman. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in the house with women. You know what I'm saying? So all that was ever fed to me was what a man should do for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Not what a woman should do for a man. And so that's how I went into my relationships, and I would always get burnt out. But I still didn't think I was the problem. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until after I heard that video, I was like, wow, I've been thinking that I was the healthy one, just ending up in bad relationships. But really, I'm unhealthy too, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I'm unhealthy because I don't love myself enough to avoid unhealthy situations.
It's more like internalized, and like you're attracting women that kind of express that.
Yeah.
Totally get it, bro.
And so
I was
that's-
the same way.
And so that's how I had to hold myself accountable, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, just setting boundaries for myself, setting up non-negotiables, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with dealing with this. I'm not okay with dealing with this, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, and things have to balance out or whatever. So once I started setting standards for myself and intentionality, and was real clear with people, like I don't do the disrespect thing, you know what I'm saying, regardless of if we arguing, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna cuss you out, you're not gonna cuss me out, we're gonna talk to each other like we love each other, because that's what's supposed to be happening, you know what I'm saying.
I feel like that's important too that you brought that up. The fact that, you know, bringing up accountability for a lot of things that are happening internally, especially we talk about that all the time on the Perception Project. Mental health is our accountability.
Yeah.
But also it's a collective accountability too. If we know that a large amount of people, especially here in America, go through some type of negative mental health, especially after what happened in COVID, you know, being locked in our houses, not being able to go outside for a while, you know, that did spark a lot of trauma for certain people. So one thing I will say is that bringing up the whole situation about cheating as well, that is another sign that you haven't healed properly. because you're going about a relationship in the wrong way, and you're taking out certain insecurities and certain unhealed issues and unresolved issues that are happening internally out on somebody else as well. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's that time again. Time for another StitchCast Studio Arts Interlude. That's right, it's time to pick the city up. This week, we have a Story Stitchers original piece entitled Worthless.
Hey, lately I done had this worthless feeling. I swear I hate this feeling. They got the highest of hopes. What if I can't fulfill them? Stressed, wonder how I measure in success, and if I'm still considered blessed if I don't make the millions. They think that I could wake them up, tie your laces up and give it to them. Sex, money, murder. You can't tell me they ain't been influenced. I wake up in my living room, going through the names of some people that claim truth, but had to die before we listen to them. I'm sick and tired of people lies. Sick and tired of people speaking lies and claiming truth, cause when they talk, it always equalize, just trying to equalize. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of seeing mama working. When she's sick and tired, it's clear that you don't want us here. Be reminded how we arrived. Fair warning, stories tend to change when read between the lines. The truth is out and in the open. Our lives aren't meaningless, just meaningless cause you judge us and you don't really know us. Just what they show on news. Racist opinions breed racist feelings. Hatred turns breaking news to broken news. Now can you see the picture that I'm showing you? With these lyrics I paint a picture that's vivid. That's called a spitting image. Black lives matter. What the fuss about? Years done wrong by the system. It's time to stand. Try to thug it out. Now all lives matter. Wanna air it out. All lives important, but it's our lives that they don't really care about. So why you even start your movement? Are all lives being executed by cops to get off like they ain't even do it? Or just the black ones? Can't tell me you that blinded. Black lives matter's a reminder. Sad you need to be reminded. Sad my people dying. Sad my people crying. Sad the only time my people feel they really got a voice is when they being violent. That's why they riot. So thank Officer Stockley. Never thought I'd get a Trump to have me picking sides with Romney. At the same time I got a family. G's moving silent, so I'm trying to stop the violence, sure, but let somebody try me. I might leave it all behind me. Black president got elected, had us guessing we was free finally. That's the biggest joke ever. And black on black crime ain't making it no better. We should know better. They trip off colors of the skin, we trip off colors of the shirt. You put your brother in the dirt, act like we so better. Why can't we see we do the work our oppressors? Give slugs to our brothers, treat our queens like they lesser. Why you advertise your body like your mind won't get you better? Knowing well that he gon' treat you any type of way you let him. You can't cope with that pressure, sit back and smoke that pressure. Why you shaming education, then look up to all the felons? They rather keep you blind, kill the ones that make you better. If they kill me for the truth, then make my words live forever, huh? My people playing lately, everybody saying stuff. Ain't nobody said nothing that's worth saying lately. Just a bunch of how much you need for that gram lately. If you shake that ass, throw this cash, cause I got bands, baby. But I digress, oppression falls on us, right? And I'ma tell the truth if it kills me. And it just might, but ain't no silence in me. Speak out to whoever, if they knew better, they do better. They gotta do better. We gotta do better. Like, don't we need better? Ain't we better? Then why not be better? We gotta. We gotta do better.
So, like, say you cheat and you realizing you aren't healthy for the relationship, but you still want to, I guess, better it. Do you feel like you should take a step back or try to take a step forward slowly?
At this point, I mean, it just depends
on the relationship.
The relationship and who you're with.
Okay.
But knowing me and where I was, honestly, it would have gotten way better if I would. It would have gotten way better if I ended up being on my own because I had to. Because knowing me, I've relied on relationships so much because up until that point,
you were saying.
ever since 8th grade And up to just recently, every single year I found myself in some type of relationship.
I get it.
I never had the time to really just
be by yourself and see who you are.
Yeah. And if I can't take the time to do that, then I'm not taking accountability in my own healing and unresolved issues to be a better man.
I get
because if I can't do that, I can never get in a better relationship.
That's facts.
I ain't got no great ones like y'all. I'm gonna just go back to when I think I was in first, second grade. I don't know.
Wait. I'm gonna let you tell the story first.
But,
we might need another one though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one, but like I ain't trying to be like no cliche. Be like, oh, I cheated because y'all cheated too. So like y'all ain't trying to hear something.
Skirt. I ain't cheating. On me, you gonna put me in there?
Yeah, let me get to the story. So basically, this girl had something I wanted. So she had like some yoga ball she always sat on.
It was a yoga ball?
Yeah. So I wanted that yoga ball, and I knew I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it into my own hands and get that yoga ball. Well, I didn't get it. I ended up puncturing a hole into it.
Why?
Well, you was a menace, boy.
Hey, if I can't have it, nobody can have it.
You was a menace.
Hey, that's what got your relationship ended.
Exactly.
Nah,
exactly. So we been there. Like you been.
Yeah.
We understand.
So
trauma bonding is crazy.
I broke that girl's yoga ball, and then she wasn't near it. So when she went up to it, she was like, "What happened? What happened?" I ain't say it was me. I was like, "Oh my God, what happened to your yoga ball?"
That's not accountability, bro.
I ain't done yet. So
dude,
you said wait for it.
Yeah, the teacher kind of snitched on me and said it was me because she saw
you do it.
Yeah,
dang.
And then I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this.
Bro,
she got me so caught up,
dude.
Because I gonna blow it back up. So I was like, you know what? So
you tried to blow it back up?
No, I ain't tried. But I'm saying I couldn't fix the ball like that. So the teacher called my mama, and she was mad. I think I got whooped out. I remember. Yeah, she made me get her a new yoga ball with my own money, and then I was like, damn, you know what? I am wrong. I should have bought my own instead of putting my impulse on.
Buy your own, bro.
Yeah, but it was my own money. I didn't feel like spending my own money.
Wait.
I bought her a new one with my own money, but my mama had that money because she had other things to pay for. So like, you know, like birthday money, like I could have bought her my own.
But you wanted your mama to buy it.
Yeah. So yeah, I was wrong. And thinking about it now, it was stupid. Just causing a scene in the classroom. I knew she was mad.
That reminds me of a story in which I didn't take accountability at all. I was gonna ask a question. What is the funniest story in which you didn't take accountability, but it was somehow funny? So I was in fourth grade. The book fair is happening. There's a Spider-Man book that I want, but I don't have any money. So I take the Spider-Man book, put it under my shirt, but I'm in fourth grade. Not really the brightest. My hand is still in the shirt. And like you can see the outline of the book, and the librarian came. She took the book out of my hand. I got sent to the principal office. What was funny is that to that moment, I still denied that I was trying to steal the book.
Word?
Yeah.
Why?
I told the principal and the vice principal, I was like, I didn't try to steal the book at all.
So what was your excuse for having it in your shirt?
Huh?
Why wasn't it in your shirt? What did you say the reason for it to be in your shirt?
I don't know. I just told him, I was like, I wasn't trying to steal it.
It was like it didn't open there.
I was just trying to check it out.
Yeah. But Lord knows I didn't have any money, so I was not going home with that book unless if I tried to steal it.
Felt.
I ended up getting suspended for a day.
Dang. So they ain't believe you either. Bro, you used to be in straight trouble.
No, it was.
I ain't buying
It
it.
come to find out, like 5 different people saw me like put it under my shirt.
Oh my god.
It was a Spider-Man
bro.
book, bro.
Did they
Like, I
actually
needed
see it or was they
No, they saw it. They saw it.
You wouldn't even discreet
And then I told
with
my
it, bro?
dad. Yeah.
You should have been in the corner or something like that, stuffing your pants. I don't know.
Yeah, no. It was right in front of everybody. I remember the day very vividly.
Some parents.
It was a black symbiote Spider-Man though, so I was like, all right, bet.
Okay, cool. So like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Felt.
Like I know we're gonna get some good fight scenes in this book.
Yeah.
I ended up not reading that whole book, obviously.
I mean, you can read it today.
Yeah.
For
See
sure.
how it was.
Nah, you done so.
Yeah.
You done so.
To this day, I
Tegna,
haven't bought anything from the book fair. Middle school stories are crazy,
I got
though.
a story and I ain't taking accountability.
Alright, go ahead.
I used to wear glasses. I'm like in like 3rd grade, and then I'm talking to this girl. She like, I'll break your glasses. I know you won't. She, I stump on them, they gonna break. I said, no, they not. So I took my glasses off myself and I stumped on them myself. And then they broke. And then her stepbrother, we all in the same class. We in the library though. He turned around. I'm like, oh, she just broke my glasses. He like, yeah, she did. I just saw her. She got trouble for breaking my glasses. She didn't do nothing to my glasses.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Alright, I'll tell my story. I ain't gonna be no punk. It was middle school, like maybe 6th grade or whatever. And I know everybody didn't try to sneak a fart off in the classroom.
Oh, man.
Everybody didn't try to sneak a fart off in the classroom, bro. Bro, I had on headphones, bro. So I blame this dude sitting next to me, and they believed it was him.
Oh, man.
They believed it was him. Yeah.
At least you blamed it on someone, because I blamed it on a pencil. I was like, I said, I rolled it.
How did you expect that to work, bro?
They was like, explain why it still stink then. I was like,
Yeah, it's so funny, bro.
What about you, Blue?
I ain't got no mic.
You can use his.
You been awake.
I might not take accountability.
What's the question again? The time that we was or we wasn't?
you wasn't.
I'd like you to answer both of them.
Yeah, both.
Start with the funny one.
Thinking about not being accountable. It'll be freshman year, and we was on a basketball team, and I like lose the ball or something, but kind of get bumped, and I be like, "Ref, he fouled me." Kind of flopping a little bit, reach the blood whistle, and they give me the foul. So, yeah. And I straight act like I was getting fouled, but
Heck no.
He flopped.
Heck no,
I
you was flopping.
I used to get the calls though.
What school did you go to?
I played for Ridley my freshman year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, a question to close out, because I'm sure we've been going for as long as we need to. How does accountability affect y'all life? Like, what is y'all relationship with accountability? Do you strive to be more accountable? Do you feel like you as accountable as you need to be? Where y'all at with it?
I think accountability is a constant growing thing, constantly learning. But my relationship with accountability is to welcome it and just embody that, because I've seen myself, and obviously I told some stories of where I wasn't accountable at all. Even if I came clean in the moment, I wasn't accountable of my actions and wasn't accountable of what was right in front of me. So if anything, I use all those situations and many others as a reminder to constantly stay accountable, especially as an artist now and moving in artistry, because if you don't take accountable for your skills and your creativity, that art isn't going to surface, or at least surface in the way that you want it to.
Why are you talking in caps and exclamation points?
That's real. That is real. That is real. For sure. I like to think of myself as an accountable person, but I think accountability is something that everybody could do better with. I hope that's not me projecting. That might be me projecting it.
No,
If it
you're
is,
right.
then
You're
I'll
right.
Felt
It's a constant battle.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And just like how, you know what I'm saying, we want to do better with other things in life. I feel like accountability is one of those things that everybody can kind of improve in, whether you great at taking accountability or not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something they lying to themselves about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure. I think I'm a pretty accountable person, but I'm learning to be even more accountable.
Yeah. So, you was like relationships. I feel like my relationship with like accountability. If you wanted to say it, like relationship wise, I feel like we don't like talking terms because like I'll try doing accountability here and there, but like I know I'm addicted to more like blaming others. I'm addicted to my own pride. And yes, I could spiral down into blaming others, but right now I feel like all I've done bad, I feel like I'm trying to do better than I was before. Like about that yoga ball story. Yeah, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. And I don't want to do more like that because I know I was young back then. And I'm like, what am I gonna be doing at this age? At this old age, you know what I mean? Because older age. Yeah, older age. I ain't old. I ain't got gray hairs, but I mean like, yeah, I'm gonna look stupid. I did look stupid back then, but I mean like, yeah, I'm trying to do more accountability now before I even messing up things because I'd rather react before I act on things than act and react on things than I did before.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's valid. That's valid for sure. What about you, my boy?
Oh wait,
what's your relationship with accountability?
We get along real good. No, just fine.
That's my boy.
I said all I know is accountability.
But no, I'm doing better with it. Like I had said earlier, it's easier for me to hold myself accountable now because I'm more, like I was talking about the other day, I'm more aware of myself mentally, so I know when I should hold myself accountable. So when it's time, it's not hard to do so.
Yep, that's real. That's real for sure. All right, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of StitchCast Studio. I've been your host, Branden Lewis. If you're in between the ages of 16 and 25 and you want to know how you can become a part of our StitchCast family, I encourage you to go to storystitches.org, where we have so much information. It has absolutely everything you need to know. It's free to register, it's free to apply, and we love to have you a part of the family. If you're wondering where is the next place that we're going to be performing, where we're going to pop out next, you can also go to storystitches.org to figure that out. That being said, I'm your host signing off. Bye.
See, senor.
Aight. And we out. Peace. Bye.
Yay!
Story Stitches creative youth development programs are supported in part by the Lewis Prize for Music's 2021 Accelerator Award. The mission of the Lewis Prize is to partner with leaders who create positive change by investing in young people through music. Additional support for StitchCast Studio and Story Stitches programs is provided by the Regional Arts Commission, the City of St. Louis Office of Violence Prevention, in partnership with the St. Louis Board of Aldermen through the 2024-2025 programs to reduce crime among at-risk youth, and Tegna Foundation. St. Louis Story Stitches Studio, the center, is supported in part by Kranzberg Arts Foundation, where Story Stitches is a proud resident organization. Thank you for listening.
They say who that, but you already knew that. That beat them Story Stitches. Story Stitches, Story Stitches, Story Stitches, Story Stitches.